Level 4 is also like level 1, that it's a maze and you're not quite sure where to go, but it's very easy to follow. We're going to make a left here, and usually what you'll be able to see is the enemies that you have to shoot at will come out of left or right side of the screen. So just keep following and going into the side that the enemies come from. So if they spawn from the right side, go to the right. If they spawn from the left side, go to the left. Watch out for the barbed wire on the ground as well as the bullets that fly at you. Every time you take a hit, you spawn back at the bottom of the screen, so it can be very annoying sometimes trying to get through. Keep firing at the enemies that do spawn, and you should be able to get through it with only minimal damage. The hardest part is maneuvering around the barbed wire as well as the bullets that are firing at you. Sometimes you'll accidentally clip the side of a barbed wire and end up taking a hit from it. The other problem, of course, is that you do have a time limit, but it's enough time that you should be able to find the exit before the time expires. Once you reach the end, it's time for the only boss battle of the game. Keep moving left or right to avoid the fire from him, and then keep launching bombs into his bunker. It doesn't take too many shots and he'll die and you'll get the ending to the game. Once the helicopter takes off, taking you away from Vietnam, the credits start to roll and you've completed Platoon. And while this game is relatively short, mainly based on the fact that once you know where to go, it becomes very short, but if you don't have a guide to use, it'll take you a long time just to get past that first level. Even though the game's short, the music's great, as well as the gameplay is pretty solid. The controls work and they're not fighting you like some licensed movie games. It would have been nice to see at least a little bit of expansion on some of the levels to make them a little bit longer, but overall it's a pretty solid title. We now see the copyright for the film, the copyright for Ocean Software, and the copyright for Sunsoft, which will be followed up by our end screen. And with the end, as we see our helicopter still flying in the background, that's going to wrap up this edition of Play It Through. I'd like to thank you for watching, and of course, I hope you enjoyed.